So one of the ugly factors is, although there's a huge uplift in the project management professional community, the number of certified as project managers has never been as high as it has been in the past. A lot of open requests for proposals require the project manager to have some kind of certification, regardless of whether it's Prince 2, IPMA, or PMI, which is a good step in the right direction. These are all good things, but what I think I don't know if I'd call it ugly, but I think one of the biggest challenges, and I always try to remind myself of this, because it's a danger that we might face in the PMI community. We're constantly surrounded by like-minded people who think the same way we do. We sometimes forget that for every certified project manager, there's at least 10, if not 20, or 50 project managers who are toiling away in their projects without any real support, without any framework, without any training. And I think those people are just as important as the ones who are already in the fold. So that's a challenge. You mentioned the fact that there's a new awareness, that there's many more different types of PMOs than we might have assumed also in the past. I think for us, out of our generation, we automatically said, well, the first thing you got to do is you gotta be of service, you got to be of assistance, you want to support project management, right? You want to make sure that you do capability building, you train them, you give them templates, you help them with their project management information system. So that was on the granular level. On the next level, he said, well, a lot of these projects are using the same resources. We should be aligning them. There should be some strategic alignment. That was kind of the program thing. I think that the level of project and program awareness is fairly high, although the standard on program management is still this thin. I have a bone to pick, but there's other good books that we'll cover. Al Zaytoun, our common friend and colleague, has written one on program management, so that's one to take a look at. But I think probably, if I were to say what I still think is fairly in its infancy, not amongst people like you and me, because you and I could probably sit down and talk for hours what a portfolio is and how to build one and how to monitor one and how to develop one. The standard for portfolio management is equally as thin as the one for program management. And I find that portfolio management, although from an executive perspective should be the primary interest in project management, has the least amount of determinism, in the sense that somebody's put their foot down and said, this is a portfolio. This is what you need to know about portfolios. I still don't see on the C-suite level, I still don't see a full, comprehensive, integrated approach to portfolio management, and I'll give you my take on that. Portfolio management doesn't come from projects originally. It comes from finance. So there's financial portfolio. I think the C-suite is aware of their financial portfolios. Then there's product portfolios. I think most C-suite levels are also, but what a lot of people don't understand, the bridge between those two, you use financial portfolios to finance project portfolios so that you can deliver or develop new products and services. And that's kind of that ecosystem, that evolution of the three portfolios. If I'm telling you, you're nodding and I can see you smiling a little bit, you're kind of in your head saying, Mark, who are you talking to? I know this stuff inside out. But that's not the issue. It's not that you and I know this. This is what we thought every PMO should be doing, right? Managing portfolios, right? Yeah. But if I were to say what I think is a little ugly still, I still think that portfolio management is one of the weakest practices of a lot of organizations. Would you agree, or what's your take on that?